Yo, what's good everyone? OJ here and welcome to another video. Today we're going over my top 5 predictions for the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Nintendo Direct that's going down on November 1st at 7 a.m. PT. That is 10 a.m. Eastern Time and 2 p.m. UK time. You will be able to watch the whole show right here on PlayerEssence. I will be going live around 6 a.m. PT, that is 9 a.m. Eastern Time, so stay tuned to the channel for more updates on that. But with that out of the way, let's go and get right into my top 5 predictions for the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Nintendo Direct. Modes blowout, including a true single player mode. So this is something that I think a lot of people have been asking for and that a lot of people want in Super Smash Bros. Is a true single player mode, very similar or like Subspace Emissary in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Now that mode, in my opinion, necessarily wasn't the best playing mode, but it was cool to see how Sakurai and company kind of put together all the different Super Smash Bros. Characters from all the different franchises into one world and tie them together with the story. So I think that's what people want more so than anything. Not necessarily the best playing thing, because Subspace Emissary definitely isn't the best playing. So it feels a little bit awkward at times, but it can still have its fun here and there. There's a lot of different areas, there's secret places to go, you can unlock characters, so it gave people a little bit of something like a single player experience. And not everybody is into Super Smash Bros. Competitively, or will play online, or will even play against friends that much. So to give people something to play, I feel that we're going to see some type of single player or Subspace Emissary. Maybe it's that Spirits mode that everyone's been talking about from one of the prior Smash Bros. Presentations. So maybe we do see that. Now I do have some predictions for the single player mode as well, if there is one. I do think that it's going to be handled a lot better than what they did. You can probably add a friend in co-op. Subspace Emissary on the Wii with Brawl was co-op, so I think that if there was one, there'd definitely be some co-op in there, and maybe even online co-op. That could be something that they add into the mix to kind of spice things up just a bit. So my first prediction is a modes blowout plus a true single player mode. Revamped online with real rankings and leaderboards. With Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, there was no real ranking system. Sakurai and company tried to pull a quick one or try to make it seem as if there was some type of ranking with the whole global Smash index, but that really ended up being absolutely nothing. Literally almost nothing with the global Smash index or whatever it was. So what I'd like to see is a true ranking system and real online leaderboards. So very similar to Pokken Tournament, because this is Bandai Namco that's helping out with development. Not necessarily all the same developers, but Bandai Namco, who's worked with Nintendo IP in a fighting game. So I would like to see them do kind of like how Pokken Tournament does it. You have the different rankings and you can level up on points based on that. So I do feel that Sakurai is finally going to give us a real ranking system for For Glory, and I don't think it'd be too bad of a deal. I think that for the competitive players who want to move up on the leaderboard and play For Glory, you can do so. For the people who don't want to do it, then that's fine. They can play the for fun. But I think that one thing Sakurai needs to add into this in order to make it to where it fits somewhat of his vision of playing for fun and all that, just add player matches. That's one thing that they can do. They can just add player matches to where you can kind of go in, it won't count towards ranking. You can still play for fun, but it's a one-on-one match. I think that's something that some people get kind of worried about, is their record and all that, or getting beat by good players. Well, you can just go into exhibition or player matches for one-on-one for fun as well. So maybe you can meet up with beginners, and I think that Sakurai also needs to tune it, right? They need to make sure that they tune it to where it matches you up with people with similar skill, because I know Smash Brothers for Wii U had something like that, but I'm not sure how well it worked. But either way, I do think that they're going to have a revamped online with real rankings and leaderboards. I think the online, from what we've already seen, so this is a little bit of I guess a educated prediction with the revamped online. We've already seen the blade menu on the side, the sidebar that has messages and stuff like that. So it does seem like the online, and when I talk about online, I mean all aspects of it when it comes to like getting messages, maybe invites, all that is going to be revamped and better than what we saw with Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and Nintendo 3DS. An exclusive demo or online test fire. So this is something that Nintendo has been doing with a lot of their bigger games. We saw it with ARMS on the Nintendo Switch. That is a peer-to-peer type of fighting game. We saw it with Splatoon 2, which is a multiplayer shooter. You really need to test things out to make sure things are going well, and maybe, just maybe, I think, probably, they announced some type of demo or online test fire. So it could be just a standard demo, guys. So it could be nothing to do with the Nintendo Switch Online, right? You can just download a demo, you can play as a few characters, test out the game yourself, and that's that. Now, Nintendo did do this before, back on the Nintendo 3DS, not the Wii U, but the Nintendo 3DS. Nintendo released a demo with a few characters on there, and they handled it very weird. You had to get like codes via email for like the Nintendo Club or whatever it was. So there was something like that, My Nintendo Club, all of that. So it was just really weird how they handled it, but they gave you multiple codes. So people would have codes and then hand them out to viewers, or say subscribe and you might be able to win a code or something like that. I think I did that on my channel. So there might be an exclusive demo, or even better yet, an online test fire to where they say, hey, you can download this client on your Nintendo Switch like right after the whole presentation ends, and you can play right now against other people online. That would be ridiculously hype. I'm getting hyped just even thinking about the possibility of something like that. That would be maximum hype, because you guys have to remember the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Bundle comes out the day after the Direct. The Direct is on November 1st. The bundle comes out on November 2nd. So maybe something goes down. Maybe they say included in the bundle you get a download code for the demo or something. I'm not really sure, but either way, I'm predicting some type of exclusive demo or online test fire for us to play before the game launches. At least one crazy DLC character revealed. So we already have tons of characters in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'm actually okay with the roster. If they didn't announce any more characters at this point, I'd be like, cool, I've got 5 billion characters to play as in this game, so I'm good. But we know that there's going to be more character reveals, and we know, based on how much money Nintendo made with Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and DLC and everybody who bought that, I think it would be a bit silly if they didn't include at least some DLC for the future. Doesn't have to be a lot. Not saying that there's going to be a ton of DLC. I'm not saying that there's going to be characters already revealed that will be DLC, because somebody actually even asked that question, was worried about that. That's not going to happen. All the characters already revealed are going to be in the game. But I feel that Nintendo's going to reveal at least one crazy DLC character that they've been working on. Now, I know this might sound weird, but Mewtwo at one point was like, oh my gosh, kind of crazy, right? Because he was removed from Super Smash Bros. Brawl. So when they revealed him for Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS, people kind of went crazy, and they're like, yo, I can't believe Mewtwo's coming back, because they thought that they were going to go with just Lucario, because he's more of the new age Pokemon. So I think that they're going to have some type of crazy reveal for DLC. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but I think that there's just going to be at least one crazy DLC character reveal at this event. So we'll see what happens there. And last but definitely not least, my boy Chrono makes an appearance. I guess this could be kind of the same thing as before, right? A crazy DLC character, but I don't think my boy Chrono is DLC. And yes, it's a prediction. This is more wishful thinking. I get it. I wanted Chrono in Smash Bros. For a very long time, but I think finally, as the other Square Enix rep, because we need another Square Enix rep, right? All we have is just Cloud. As another Square Enix rep, as a nod to the greatness of what made RPGs on the Super Nintendo, Chrono Trigger, one of the most iconic RPGs in the 16-bit era, finally gets his due representation on Smash Brothers, and they reveal Chrono as another Square Enix rep in Smash Brothers. No Geno, but Chrono for Super Smash Brothers. And once again, this is more of wishful thinking for me, but it's a prediction show, so I'm going to predict, and I'm hoping that Chrono gets the nod. Yes, he's another sword fighter. Yes, he's another spiky-haired swordsman. I get that, but Chrono has so many cool skills that you can put into Smash Brothers. He knows how to use magic. He has dual techs. He has triple techs. Imagine a Final Smash with Magus and Glenn or Luca or Princess Nadia or Marley, whatever you name her, just kind of comes in and does some dual techs or triple techs, like a cross slash. Imagine some awesomeness that could be with Chrono in the game. I think it needs to happen. I think it needs to lead to a brand new Chrono Trigger game on the Nintendo Switch, or a brand new Chrono Cross, or something like that needs to come back. This franchise needs some representation, and we need a new game, and I'm hoping this will be the start of that. So what do you guys think about my top 5 predictions for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? I will be having more live streams and stuff leading up to the direct, so make sure you guys keep it locked right here on PlayerEssence for the latest on Super Smash Brothers. Alright, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the internet in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming pages and consider supporting PlayerEssence. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you, Ninja, for the next video. Peace!